We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we get this season started with an AFC East tilt right off the bat, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Cook up the gut.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
He was brought down by
Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Allen going to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Leach.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Leach. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. This is taken around the 12. Called out a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
2nd and 6. To the air. Allen. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. He's still on his feet. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Allen. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 8-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid from 8 yards out. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Leach. That's complete. It's Josh Whyle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
16 more yards.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Another completion there, and you think about the draft back in the spring. He's selected in the 1st round, getting the start here, as we mentioned, in week 1. It's got to be quite a whirlwind for a young quarterback.
Absolutely, because going in the 1st round,
people are going to clamor for you to be the starter right away, but many teams want you to get your feet wet first, maybe just kind of hang out behind a veteran starter. In this case, though,
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And look at that. I'd say somebody's already a mid-season form here in game number 1.
Doesn't need a whole lot of carries in the preseason, does he? He needs to get the ball when it counts. And when it does, he makes it count.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now Allen. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check up.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Looking to throw. Leach. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Here's Jake Bailey now.
For the Dolphins.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
56, 56. What is it?
To throw, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And the Bills 1st down.
Ready? Middle.
Motion man is Shakir.
Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Eluding the pressure right.
Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route.
That'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Bills are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And that's caught inside the 30. Then all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown.
And the Dolphins get a late score here, the final minute of the first half.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen now looks to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From midfield, here's Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And the Bills 1st down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. from the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Let's go. 70 range. 70 range. Let's go.
Here's second and 8. Throw caught by Achane. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Only able to gain a couple there. And now third down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. We'll get this up to about the 44.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
move past the 40.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 35 yards.
And the Bills are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. They'll get that out wide to Waddle.
And he's got some space here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game, has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
A first down carry for Davis. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter.
You are watching the NFL
on EA Sports. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 116 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's caught at the 7-yard line. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated. A chance here, and the ball is held. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Brown 80! What's up?
They'll run with Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with now 3 week-long touchdowns. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
70 line. Get wide. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. From the gun, it's Allen. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bills have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun, Leach. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Here's Allen to throw it. This is Coleman with the ground. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Jabril Cox there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. At the 9-yard line. They'll try to run forward with Davis. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
52.
Allen going to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one's going to come to an end. Well, this
this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Bills, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.